The concept of time off has not changed in version 9. The reasons, accounts, and ledgers will remain the same and migrate over easily. In this video, I am going to show you how to submit time off as an employee and how to approve time off as a manager. To add time off to a user, go into the Time Off Ledger tab. Click Time Off Ledgers, then select the employee. Select the time off account you want to add time off to, then click Add New Transaction. Enter the effective date for the time off, add the description, then enter the number of days you would like to add for this employee. Click Save. Bob now has an additional 10 days of time off. In this video, we will be requesting time off as the employee. This account belongs to Bob Smith, the employee. To request time off, click Time Off, then My Time Off. This screen shows any potential pending time off requests submitted as an employee. This screen also helps employees keep track of how much time off they have used and how much time off they have left to use. To request time off, click the Start New Request button. Each block on this screen represents one full day of time off. This is based on the time off settings the administrator set in place under Company Settings. To request one day, click the calendar icon and make the selections. To request multiple days, there are two options. First, click Add Day. This will require the user to re-enter all the information for another day. To make it easier, click Duplicate. This will easily duplicate the details from this time block into the range of time selected. This saves the user time and minimizes the margin of error. The user can write details of the time off request in the Notes section for the managers to see. Click Submit and review the confirmation screen. Once confirmed, the My Time Off page will now display the pending time off request. In the next video, I will show how the manager approves this request. This will conclude how an employee requests time off. This account belongs to Rachel, the manager. The home screen banner will display time off request notifications from employees. Click on Pending Time Off to view the list of pending time off requests from employees. Click the pencil icon to view the details and make a decision. This screen will display the time off request details and show the approval status on the right side. Please note the approval status defaults to Approved. For each day off, you can make one of 4 decisions: Approved, Declined, Leave Alone, or Tentative. As in version 8, Approved creates a time off block for the day within the start date, times, and reason entered, and also deducts number of days or hours from the chosen bank, also known as the time off account. Just like version 8, Declined will not create a time off block nor deduct anything from the employee's bank. New in version 9 are the choices for Leave Alone or Tentative. Choosing Leave Alone will not process the day at all and will leave it in this pending request so you can make your decision later on. Tentative time off is a feature that is new for most companies, which will allow you to approve the time off, but with a disclaimer that it is tentative initially. See help documentation for more on the tentative time off feature. Apply the decision on each time block and click Submit. Review the confirmation screen and then click Confirm. There are no more pending time off requests from other employees. The time off blocks that were just approved will now appear as time off blocks in Manage Schedule and the time off ledger for the administrator or manager. For employees, it will show in My Schedule, My Time Off in My Time Off calendar. If shifts exist already that would conflict with the time off for any employee, the time blocks on the schedule will be opened up and become unassigned. This will allow you to schedule other employees for those shifts. Back in Bob Smith, the employee account, WorkSchedule.net has introduced cancellation of approved time off. Go to Time Off, My Time Off, select the dates you would like to cancel, then click Cancel Selected Request. Review the confirmation screen, enter any pending notes, and click Submit. The manager will then receive a notification and will need to approve the cancellation request. This will credit the time off days back into the employee's account. On Rachel, the manager's account, this cancellation request must be approved. Click Pending Time Off, then click Cancellation Requests. Click the pencil icon to view the details, and approve the cancellation of the time off from Bob. Once you have approved the cancellation, go back into Manage Schedule to add Bob back to the schedule. This will conclude time off.